Hello again, everyone. Saki here, and welcome back to LUNAR 2 Eternal Blue. When we last left off, we confounded Leo, got Lucia back off the dragon ship Destiny, and now we are leaving Dalton, as Ronfar is getting ready to tell us here. When we leave Dalton, we better head north, toward the Illusion Woods. After we clear the woods, we can make tracks for the holy city of Pentagulia. So, as Ronfar said, we are heading up north, which we saw this little outcropping last time, but now we are going in the Illusion Woods proper. And there's nothing over there. So up the ramp we go, hopefully. All right, we are in combat mode. I don't know if Lucia can give us a bit of a hand. She is at 88 hit points, so she's hanging in there, about as tough as Ronfar. These aren't the Illusion Woods, buddy. Not yet, anyway. We've entered the Starlight Forest. The Illusion Woods are much harder to navigate and filled with some very nasty critters. But let's worry about one patch of trees at a time, okay? So is this place not littered with mean critters? All right, break in the woods. I don't know if we go around on the lookout for any chests. I don't want to miss anything, and we do have a bit of an ooga booga over here. Let's see how powerful we are against the green goblins. All right, so Hero can probably do a basic attack. For Ronfar, we'll try an anger dice on the back. Cool, so Hero can actually one-shot. And good dodge, anger dice from the back from Ronfar. Not too much damage. Oh, Lucia's gone. Go, Ruby. That's what I'm talking about, 12 XP. All right, so Ronfar wasn't kidding with the nasty critters on the Illusion Woods side, not here in the Starlight Forest. So I'll probably clear out. See, this is why I went this way. All right, dang it, none of us. Okay, so here's what I'll try. Crap, we're full. I was gonna try using an herb and then picking that herb out of the chest. But if we get injured in the next battle, we'll remember that herb is there. All right, Goblin. 3 more goblins. Hero basic attack, and I don't know if Ronfar has the range to get over there. We'll go ahead and give it a try. If we take damage, then we can go back and get that herb, no problem. Oh, he called in another goblin. All right, Lucia's gone. The Hero should be able to take care of these guys. 1 and a 2, outstanding. So this is new. We have a hummingbird and a killer fly. So Hero can do his base attacks there. Let's try another basic attack just to sort of feel things out. All right, so the bird does need 2 swats. We can definitely use that an herb now, that's for sure. Oh! Okay, so Lucia's gonna defend herself. I mean, fair. The Hero is now in herb range, I think. Okay, so the hummingbird actually does take a bit of a beating. All right, note to self, hummingbird takes a beating. That's 30 XP. Oh, Ronfar's level. I didn't know we were that close. 1 ally regains HP after each turn. Okay, we can put that on Hero. But without further ado and delay, just to check this out, we'll use an herb on Hero. That will bring him up to 76. And we should, be able to grab that herb. Outstanding. All right, Goblin, you are up. Any hummingbirds with you? No, just 4 goblins? And I don't know if when they call in more goblins, whether or not that will increase the XP that we get for the battle. It might. So only 20 there. I don't think it does. I don't think we could just wait for goblins to keep calling in other goblins, unfortunately. All right, let's keep searching these woods here. Dead end there. And Hero is 100 XP or so away from the next level. Ronfar is 300. I don't know if we can keep poking at these goblins, try to get Hero to the next level before we head out. One thing I am going to do, though, is let's try a boomerang on the hummingbird. Ronfar, let's get in some anger dice on it, too, just in case it survives. There we go. Hummingbird down. Ruby with the assist. We should be able to make some inroads here. Double dodge from Hero and a thump from Ronfar. Outstanding. So 32 XP there. We just need a few more of those, and Hero can go up again. All right, is this the edge of the woods? All right, that feels like the edge of the woods. We're not leaving yet. All right, 2 killer flies and 2 goblins. Let's have Hero work on the front and then Anger Dice, one in the back. At 20 XP there and some money. I think the money is actually like the biggest boon that we're getting from these battles because we had to spend quite a bit to get armored up. Oh, thank you, thank you. So a calm litany for all. That'll help us on the transition to the next stage. All right, and on up. Are these the Illusion Woods, Ronfar? Ladies and germs, welcome to the beautiful and mysterious Star Dragon Tower. I'm gonna scout the area and make sure everything is cool, Daddy-O. Be right back. Well, we have to heal up first, Ronfar. Ow, ow, wing cramp. I gotta take a break. Lucia, why don't you sit down and rest? We still have a lot of walking ahead of us. No, thank you. Lucia? Don't worry about her, Hero. If she doesn't want to listen to us, that's her problem. All right, so just us are good from the statue. So let's see what Ronfar found over here. Whole lot of nothing. Anything over here? Hero, you must be drunk with fatigue. We can't leave without Ronfar and Lucia. All right, so that's the way out. Ronfar? Well, it's not the clearest view, but it does look like the Destiny is still docked in Dalton. And Lucia, are you going to open up a door here? What's wrong, Lucia? I do not understand why you are helping me, Hero, and why you believe my story, when no one else does. What is it you see that other humans cannot? Is helping me just an adventure to you, or do you conceal your true motives? What are you implying, Lucia? Hero's only helping you because he's a nice guy, and that's it. Ruby, that's not exactly true. What? Hero, you can't mean it. You can't be falling in? No, I won't let you make the biggest mistake of your life. Listen up, Lucia, and you listen good. Hero will never be yours. He's mine, mine, mine. Ruby, why are you acting like such a spoiled brat? Hero, why is Ruby so upset at me? Actually, Lucia, there's something else I want to explain to you first. When I was a kid, I'd spend hours and hours reading all the books in my grandpa's library. They were filled with the most amazing stories, Lucia. My heart would race with excitement. I read about the 4 dragons, about magic cities clashing with moving castles, and about the Dragon Master who saved the world from the evil magic emperor. And when I read those stories, I knew what I wanted to do with my life. I wanted to journey into the world and have adventures like the ones in those books. I wanted to have such fantastic adventures that someone would write a book about me someday. When I first saw you at the top of the Blue Spire, Lucia, I knew. I knew you were going to lead me into the greatest adventure of my life, and you have. You say that you came here to save our world, but you've also changed my life. That's why I'm helping you, Lucia, and that's why I'm going to get you into the Holy City. I do not understand everything you have told me, Hero, but I understand that you are definitely not like other people. You are unique. I'll take that as a compliment, Lucia. Well, the Destiny is still parked in Dalton, so I'm guessing that Leo hasn't been bailed out yet. But he'll come after us as soon as he's freed, and he knows exactly where we're headed. Our best bet is to get into the Illusion Woods. There's no way he can find us in there. Of course, there's also a decent chance that we won't be able to find our way out. What? I thought you knew your way through the woods, Ronfar. I surely don't, my pink pal, but I have a gambling buddy in the woods who surely does. He might still be a little upset about all the money I won, but let's worry about that later. All right, just a quick top off just to make sure everyone is all set. Yes, indeed. What do you think this tower's for, Hero? I think it was for the festivals they held in ancient times. All right, leaving to the north, is this the Illusion Woods? Oh, we haven't even got there yet. Ronfar wasn't kidding, but this looks like the Illusion Woods here. In we go, nice and careful. We're not in combat mode. All right, what's up, buddy? Ronfar, you mangy dog. How about you give me the chance to win back my money? Buddy, while it would bring me infinite pleasure to put you into the poorhouse again, I'm not here to roll the bones. I want you to show us how to get through the woods. And here's the deal, gambler man. One roll of the dice, you win, and I show you how to enter the woods. I win, and you give back every last silver coin you swindled me out of. Now let's roll, Ronfar. Geez, this guy's not too bright. Hasn't he figured out Ronfar's dice are loaded? How about we not verbalize our thoughts, my pretty peach pet? Thank you very much. Now then, I make the roll, you make the call. Odd or even. Give me a minute to read the aura of the dice. I'm seeing blue, or is that red? Well, watching you flounder is pretty funny. I have a schedule to keep, so make a choice already. Well, okay. I'll go with odds. Yeah, I'm choosing odds. Well, how about that? An even number for me, another humiliating loss for you. How do you do that? Let me show you how to get through the woods. The sooner you're out of my sight, the better. I'm not going to do this twice, so watch closely. These thickets block the paths that lead deeper into the woods. Some of the thicket paths lead to dead ends, though, and there's no way to tell the difference. You'll just have to explore every path until you find the right one. Thanks, buddy. You've helped us out big time. Well, hero, time to probe the bush. Let's get this party started. Dang it, Ronfar, you got me. All right, shake, rattle, and roll. Oh, just in time. Listen up, soldiers. Our fugitive has been on the run for a short while. She's in here somewhere. I want a low-level search of every birdhouse, doghouse, outhouse, treehouse, henhouse, roadhouse, boathouse, and penthouse within a 2-mile radius. We shall capture this rogue and her cohorts. Your betrayal will never be forgiven, Ronfar. You threw away our friendship to assist the destroyer and her consort in their damnable quest to end our existence. When I find you and your new friends, Ronfar, you shall witness my unbridled anger. So, what you doing, Leo? Lord Leo, sir, I have completed my search and found no trace of them. I found nothing, sir. There's no sign of that destroyer was here. The only person we found was a simple woodsman, sir. If the girl was here, she's long since gone. The destroyer has once again proven more resourceful than I had hoped. All right, men, return with me to the Destiny. We're going around the north side of the woods. He should have combed the desert. All right, we are in battle mode. And holy crap. So if the hummingbirds are back, yeah, we know a thing or two about them. We are not going to mess around with the hummingbirds. Ronfar, I don't think he can get up there and hit them. So let's just do an anger dice on the summoning goblin. Yeah, good night, hummingbird. We don't appreciate your types around here. All right, everyone, full out attack. Lucia is holding fast. And I don't think Ronfar can get up there, but the goblin's gonna come to us. What a loser he is. Yeah, and we were still waiting on Hero to level. 32 XP, not enough. I mean, we gotta be right there, right? Like, seriously? Yeah, we're 9 XP away. One more battle and Hero has got it. Come on, Goblin. Oh, Hobgoblin. That might be big. I'm not sure. We'll try a double attack on the Hobgoblin and an anger dice in case we don't kill it. Kill the Hobgoblin. We can mop up the rest from here. Outstanding. All right, full attacks. Thunk 43 XP. That's what I'm talking about. Probably that Hobgoblin. There's Hero's level. Okay, one more attack, one more defense, two more agility. Extra speed, wisdom. I'd like some range, but I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Cybillum Sword. Hero lets it rip with a wind bomb. Facing the other way, I suppose. So the Squall is a zone for 7 MP. The Cybillum Sword is a 10 magic point cost zone as well. I don't know if the zone size is different. We just have to kind of experiment, which now I guess would be a time to at least look. So the Squall wouldn't get but 1 each. The Cybillum Sword would get lottie-dottie everybody. Okay, that's not bad. We're going to stick with the Pose Sword on the Hummingbird, but not bad. and 32 XP with that one. Moving on. We haven't found any more removable bush, but I'm also on the lookout for any chests that might be our way, like so. All right, so this is the time that we can pop an herb for hero and pick up the remnants. Outstanding. All right, Hobgoblin, Post Sword, Anger Dice combo. We'll get the regular goblins in due time. And 35 XP there. Not a whole lot of money coming our way. All right, so that, yeah, doesn't look like we can move it. All right, we'll head on east, pop this hummingbird, as it were. Nice 40 XP on that one. Continuing east, we have a bit of a split here, but nothing too awful bad. All right, so that is a movable. So let's go ahead and check, see if there's anything else down here we missed. That is a movable as well, actually. Oh, and 2 hobgoblins. All right, this might be a thing. Man, and a Cybillum sword won't get multiple. So we're gonna have to post sword, and we'll get an anger dice on it. Nice. I don't know what he was planning to do, but I don't like it. Nice, 34 and 34. Nice even numbers. All right, let's open up this. Give it a little shake, rattle, and roll. Aha! All right, time to heal. Mine. Cool. Which leaves this one to shake, rattle, and roll. All right, in we go. And this looks familiar. Did we come back around? Hopefully not. All right, 39 XP and 50 silver. There's Ronfar's level, even higher attack, better defense, escape litany, teleport to the dungeon entrance. So we didn't need that dragon wing, but I'm glad we have it as a backup. Nice, slice and dice, 24 XP. And we might as well grab this as well. Free herb for hero, that almost topped him off. Yep, saving our magic for the hummingbird. We can regular attack everyone else. I'm not going to pump a Starlight into hero if he runs out of magic. We'll just do double attacks to try to save those as best we can here. Nice, 32 XP. All right. Is this a shaky? All right, looks like a shaky. Oh, there's a Starlight. We're hoarding it, because if there is a big bad at the end of these woods, that's like, oh, a Goblin King. Can we Cybillum sword? We might just get away with a post sword. I don't want to use up 4 extra MP. Let's see, so that's 3 post swords versus 1 and then 1 post sword. So we'll post sword the Goblin King and then anger dice the Goblin King in case it survives. Oh, and it's gonna boost? Ah, that's not bad. Big hit on the Goblin King. That is the king down. Now it's just standard old goblins. And with 2 solid whaps, that is done, 68 XP. And I got a feeling the Goblin King was, well, I thought he was protecting something. We just happened to run into a king in the middle of nowhere. All right, this is getting a little bit tricksy. I think the hummingbird will do more damage to us, anger dice the hobgoblin, since the regular goblin isn't calling for aid. Decent roll, 62 damage, going after hero. Yeah, we might need to take an herb. But Ronfar still has some decent magic. Go ahead and basic attack them. That guy can't be long for this world, nah. 35 XP. All right, Ronfar, hate to do it, but we need a calm litany out of you here. And 1 post sword left for that hobgoblin. And this is where the Cybillum sword would really come in handy, because the amount of goblins just standing next to each other is pretty close. And 2 swats there for 39 XP. Continuing on. All right, I see a shaky brush over here. We shall shake, rattle, and roll. Snake crest. All right, so this is new. Enemy, enables poison magic at the cost of our base attack. Oof, I don't know if that is going to be good. Huh, I mean, Ronfar, with Hero being able to one-shot the goblins once each, I don't want Hero to have it. But we'll take a look and see if maybe Ronfar can poison. Oh, crap. So Hero basic attack, and then Ronfar, a poison dart, a venomous purple projectile. We'll see if we can poison. that hummingbird. Maybe if it takes damage over time, it won't heal up as well. Ooh, 61 and poison.
Power.
Okay, now it's going to take damage every turn, so that's pretty potent that it does damage and poison as well. Granted, we get 5 anger dice for the price of a poison, but if a boss was able to be poisoned, sure. All right, one more shaky shaky. And on we go. All right, is this new? Looks like Goblin King over there. Another set of goblins in a chest. We'll head over that direction. And a 1-2 shot, 31 XP. And a shaky shaky over here. So that is a way through, but I'm not sure if it's the right way. They were saying there were some, some ways that weren't correct. That may be one of those fake ways. And a 1-2 shot from Hero, 28 XP. There's another level, higher attack and good defense. Agility, speed, wisdom, magic, and extra range. That's what I was looking for. All right, so let's pop in this chest if it's an herb. All right, we are not gonna forget that. There we go. Hero topped up, herb acquired. All right, it looks like another shaky shaky over here. So we've got 2 shaky shakies. Aha, 146 bucks, we'll take it. All right, so Big King. And we got enough MP back from that level up that we can thump the king. And we will give him another anger dice here. And Ronfar with the SWAT, 75 XP. Yeah, and Hero is like 540 XP away. So 17 looks to be where Hero needs to be here. But Ronfar, however, 130. So Ronfar isn't too far away with these goblin battles. And a 1-2 shot from Hero, 28 XP. Some of these battles, they feel too easy for the XP that they give us, and then other battles we fight and it's like, that should have been worth a whole lot more than that. Let's try these Destiny dice. It does hit all enemies. A big damage crapshoot for all 3. All right, we want
Lady,
odds.
let's be kind.
Come on, odds. Crap. Oh, and it damages Ronfar in return. Good thing we got those Angel's Tears. I didn't expect to go down. Maybe we need to take that Starlight. But if we get back all of our magic points as well, which we didn't, we just got back up and healed. Oh, Lucia's coming to help. Napalm shot. And clawed that back. That was me just being stingy. Let's use up 3 of our herbs, get our hit points back up, and try not to do that again. Yeah, we'll take the guaranteed damage from the anger dice, especially at 2 per pop. Oh, and Lucia's getting mad. We'll take that. There we go, 34 XP. And another shaky shake. And just around here is another shaky shake. Interesting. Oh, chainmail. Yes, please, 6 extra defense. Now, can Ronfar... Okay, that is what Ronfar is wearing. Got it. All right, a few more Goblin Kings here. And a few buddies trying to call in the pack. Yeah, so Lucia gets mad at the ones that attack her. And she unleashes that napalm shot, which is outstanding. Yeah, with that chainmail, Hero only took 2 damage from that SWAT. That's what I like to see. 64 XP. There's Ronfar's level, up to 42 attack. And around to this Goblin King as well. Looks like we got a shaky shaky here. All right, so that is an actual path. And straight through there. All right, let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. We'll go ahead and take this battle. Nice, 74 XP on that one. All right, so we didn't go through any of the bushes, but we did pop out to the other side.
Hero, what's going on up there? I hear music.
That was great! I've never seen anything as splendid as that!
Well, thank you. That's awfully kind. Say, I haven't seen you before. Well, I look forward to working with you all. My name's Jean.
Hold on. You guys aren't part of the caravan, are you? Sorry for the confusion. We're a troupe of performers. We travel from town to town and put on spectacular shows. That sounds like a lot of fun, Jean. Don't you think so, Hero? Hero's your name, huh? Well, it's very nice to meet you and your friends. You guys look like you're on a journey. Where are you going, if you don't mind my asking? We're headed for the holy city of Pentagoulia to speak with the goddess Althena. Well, I hope the goddess can reschedule because the woods are blocked up ahead. Let me introduce you to Giban, the head of our troupe. He'll tell you the whole story. I appreciate it, Jean, but first off, do you guys happen to have a statue that you were hanging out by per any chance? Doesn't look like it. Maybe one of these fine performers is a healer. Good evening, friends. I predicted we'd have unexpected guests, but I didn't predict how cute they'd be. It is said that when people who meet on a night when the blue star glows bright will be allied forever. It's a pleasure to meet all of you, and thank you for coming over to speak with me. Some members of the troupe fear me because I have the ability to see into the future. Geez, Crow! Did you see Jean's new moves? I don't know enough big words to describe them. When that lovely lady is dancing, she turns the forest into a stage and the blue star into a spotlight. If she keeps that up, the carnival won't be needing my stage building services anymore. Every time I watch Jean dance, I'm inspired to bust a few moves of my own. Check this out. 1 and 2 and 3 and ow, my ankle, I think it's broken. Ow, ow, ow. Are you okay, lady? I thought I heard a cracking noise. Jean is an angel, sent to us from the goddess herself. I remember when she was too injured to walk without tripping over her own feet. And now she's the hottest dancer in all the land. Everyone loves to watch Jean dance, but I wish more people would appreciate our musicianship. I mean, how about giving me and the drummer some spotlight solos? We have talent too. I shouldn't complain though. Until I joined the caravan, I was playing gigs at the backwater bars in Larpa. It's a night like this which reminds me why I joined the caravan. Yeah, the groupies are nice, but it's all about the excitement. When I watch Jean dance to my pounding rhythm, I feel so alive. Whether we're just performing for ourselves or for a crowd of thousands, it's always a rush. Oh goodness, my grandpa just adores Jean. He loves to play his flute to accompany her dancing. I hate to say this, but I haven't seen Grandpa this happy since Grandma passed away. And I've never heard him play as well as he does for Jean. Grandpa can really jam when he wants to. I think Grandpa has a crush on Jean, but I doubt that she finds his drooling problem very attractive. Isn't Jean the most fabulous dancer you've ever seen? She's the shining star of our carnival. My talent is also a crowd pleaser, but in a very different way. I'm a fire breather. You breathe fire too? Does that mean I could join the carnival if I wanted? Here's what my flame looks like. Is it brighter than yours? Why in the world are you folks wandering through these woods in the dead of night? What's that? Oh my. Well, don't worry, your secret's safe with us. We won't rat you out to the guard. If anyone asks who you are, we'll just say you're our new acts. I mean, look at you. I don't want to go to sleep. I want to watch Jean dance again. She's so pretty and awesome when she dances. I wish I was old enough to be her boyfriend. Mom says I have to sleep, but I'm not even tired yet. Look, my eyes are wide open. And they're also bright red. Amazing. Just when I think Jean can't get any better, she puts on a performance like that one. I think it's time for me to design her a new costume. The one she has now is so 5 minutes ago. Not that she looks bad in it, mind you. With her body, she could wear a garbage bag and still be sexy. It's so much fun to create new clothes for her. It's like having my own private supermodel. Wishing on a dream that seems far off, hoping it will come today. Why is this woman speaking in such a strange manner? Oh, Lucia, you must be kidding. She's singing, not speaking. Or haven't you heard a song before? I don't think so, Ruby. Oh yes, I heard a lullaby when I was in Larpa. It had the power to make a baby fall asleep. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. What kind of creature is this? It makes such strange noises. Is it singing to us? This is an a chuckaboo, and it's a big one too. All right, tell me about the woods. Hero, where are you and your friends headed? The Midoriya Plains, huh? Yeah, so are we. But we can't go anywhere till we chop down the vines that are blocking the path. Why don't all of you spend the night with us? We always have spare beds on hand. and I love making friends. Now come over here and say hi to Gaban. Please don't be shy. I'm sure he'll like you just as much as I do. Howdy, strangers. My name is Gaban, and I'm in charge of this fine group of performers. It's nice to meet you, although you certainly picked an awful time to show up here. We're sorry, Gaban. We didn't mean to crash your party. Oh no, that's not what I mean. There's a tangle of vines blocking the path to the plains. We couldn't find a way through them, and it was near dark when we arrived, so we made camp. This is rotten timing, Hero. If Leo followed us into the woods, he'll get here before daybreak. Well, you're certainly welcome to try squeezing through those vines, but I have a better idea. Stay with us this evening as our honored guests. We'll clear those vines away tomorrow morning. We'll assist you, of course. Like my grandpa says, helping hands are far better than flapping lips. I'll help you too. I bet I can burn through all those dumb vines with my fire breath. Wah ha ha ha! I like your spirit, little one, and I look forward to seeing your breath. I don't mean to be rude, but I have to go and cool down for a little while. Yes, of course, Jean, and wipe all that sweat so you don't come down with a cold. Hero, why don't we follow Jean? She's really nice, and I want to talk to her some more. Please? Okay, Ruby, but don't get too excited. She might want a little privacy, you know. All right, see what Jean's up to then. Where did she head off to? Probably over there. It wasn't our first choice to spend the night in the woods, but as you can see, we have a little problem. These vines are blocking the exit. Our caravan can't get through, so we're stuck here for the evening. We've tried to cut through the vines, but they grow back faster than we can chop. All right, over here perhaps? Hey, Jane. Where you be? Oh, hello. Isn't it a wonderful evening? I love the feeling of the cool breeze on my skin. There's always a light breeze coming up from the valley and flowing across this ridge. And it's a time of year when you can smell the wild roses of the Midoriya Plains in the air. But I'm starting to ramble, aren't I? Did you come here to enjoy the breeze too? Actually, Jean, we just wanted to talk to you, but only if we're not bugging you. Oh, not at all, Hero. I'm glad you came because I want to know more about you too. So, what would you like to ask me first? All right, we have 3 choices. How long have you been dancing? How long have you been a dancer, Jean? We all thought your moves were amazing. Not that long, Hero. I learned to dance when I joined the caravan a few years ago. Well, honey smack, I have to say that was the best dancing I've ever seen outside of a bar. Well, I hate to disappoint you, but I much prefer to dance with my clothes on. Thank you for the compliment, but just remember that flattery will get you nowhere with me. Was there anything else you wanted to ask me, Hero? And what song were you dancing to? I've never heard it before. It's called Oasis Rose. It was written by a musician who fell in love with the blue star. I only dance to it when the blue star is as clear and as beautiful as it is tonight. What a neat story. Jean, will you teach me how to dance like you do? I'll be your bestest friend in the world if you do. Please? I'd be happy to teach you how to dance. With your tiny legs, it'd be quite a challenge. Was there anything else you wanted to ask me, Hero? Yeah, what is the caravan exactly? How would you describe it? How would I describe it? That's a tough question, actually. Well, I guess I'd call the caravan a moving festival, spreading joy around the world. That sounds like so much fun, Jean. I'd love to go to a festival every day. Not to complain, but it's a lot more fun to play at a festival than to work at one, trust me. All right, Hero, now it's my turn to ask you some questions, like why you're here in the woods. Travelers get lost in this forest all the time, and no one explores it at night. So why didn't you just wait until the morning to make your way through? Because we're running away from Lord Leo and Althena's guard. They want to... What? You're in trouble with Althena's guard? Jean, are you okay? Did she see a ghost? The guard and the Chosen are always harassing us because we dare to sing and dance. They say the goddess hates us all for what we do, but I know that's not true. If Gaban wasn't so skilled at dealing with them, the caravan would have been shut down. So now we're always careful to avoid performing near towns where the Chosen are present. You guys can stay with us for as long as you like. I'm sure Gaban will allow it if I ask. Thank you, Jean, but we can't do that. I promised Lucia that I would take her to Pentagoulia and to meet the goddess. Hero is correct. I must speak with Althena as soon as possible. Watching you dance every day is tempting, my emerald-haired vixen, but I go where Hero goes. Hero needs me by his side for moral support and good advice. He'd die if I left him. I'm really impressed with your positive attitudes. You make me believe that you guys could take on the guard and win. But I don't like the thought of you guys fighting. I don't like it when anyone fights. Lucia, look out! What in the goddess's name is that? Ah! Hold on, Lucia, I'll... Get out of the way, Hero. No! Are you all right, Lucia? Yes, I'm all right, thank you. Once again, I would really like to know where this thing is and where it came from. You never told us you knew karate, Jean. That was even cooler than your dancing. My body just moved before I knew what was happening. Jean, did you hurt yourself when you attacked the monster? I want you guys to promise me that you'll never, ever mention what you just saw. What? But don't you want us telling people about how you saved Lucia? I just don't. Please keep this to yourselves, please. I don't understand at all, Hero. Jean saved Lucia's life, and she wants us to forget about it? Everyone has their secrets to keep, pretty kitty, and I intend to respect Jean's privacy. I'm with Ruby on this one, totally confused. What's Jean trying to hide? My mind has forgotten, but my body remembers everything. It still burns inside of me, just as he said it would. Why do you run from us, Jean? Wherever you may go, you will take our teachings with you. Your soul now thirsts for blood, and your body aches to quench it. Come to me, Jean. Come to me and accept your destiny within the cult of the Shadow Dragon. No, no! That part of my life is over. I'm a dancer now. A dancer. Good morning, Lucia. Did you sleep well? Yes, Hero, I did. Hey, where's Ronfar? He can't still be asleep or we'd hear him snoring. Hey guys, about time you all decided to crawl out from under the bed sheets. Good morning, Ronfar. Hey, wait a minute. Something's different about you. Did you get a new bandana or something? I'm looking even studlier than usual, aren't I? Thanks for noticing, pretty kitty. It's not a change of headwear, however. I just got back from Althena's spring. There's a hot spring smack dab in the middle of the woods? Strange but true, my feathered friend. It's a very old building and very hot water. I highly recommend that you guys go soak till you shrivel. Your muscles will thank you. Yeah, Hero, let's go. It's always fun to play in the water. Lucia, would you like to come and soak with us? Yes, Hero, it sounds like it would be very enjoyable. Well, come on, Hero, let's go. Don't just stand there, buddy. Go soak in the luxuriant waters and feel the tension drift away. I'll just hustle these hospitable nomads out of their silver until you get back. Good morning, sleepyheads. I was wondering if you guys were ever going to wake up. I know you're tired from your journey, but that's no excuse to be lazy. Go jump in Althena's spring and wake yourselves up. She's acting a lot differently than she was last night, and she's definitely happier. I'm glad she cheered up, Hero. You're up at last, but you look like you're asleep on your feet. Go to Althena's spring and don't come back until you're awake. Since you were the last ones to get up this morning, you'll have to cut through the most vines. I'm not gonna cut through them, Giban. I'm gonna burn through them like this. Wah ha ha ha! I can't wait to see it, little one. Now go take a bath and refresh yourselves. Have you gone to Althena's spring yet? I highly recommend it. In fact, the spring is why we're here. Most of us wear makeup when we perform, and all that foundation takes a toll on one's complexion. Once each season, we travel into the woods and soak at the spring to cleanse our clogged pores. It works wonderfully, as you can see. I haven't had a single blemish since I joined the caravan. But enough about me, go have a soak and see for yourselves. Have you gone to Athena's spring yet? No? Well, get out of here and go have a soak. I went there earlier today and I'm still tingling from the experience. All the clown makeup I have to wear causes my skin to dry out or break out. But the waters of the spring makes my skin smooth and shiny. Bless the goddess Athena. Son of a sand shark, those vines are still blocking the path out of the woods. I tried using my axe and my saw to cut through them, but even when I'd managed to chop through one, the freaking thing would grow back in an instant. I have the power to see into the future, which is both a blessing and a curse. Yes, I have a crystal ball, but it's strictly for show. My powers come from within. I don't mean to sound ominous, but I sense great danger in your near future. I hear a blood-curdling scream. I see a dark portal, and I see you descending into it. Notoria is even more nervous this morning than she was last night. I just don't understand. I thought she was afraid of the dark, but she seems to be afraid of the woods. This is the first time my singing hasn't been able to calm her down. I am surprised your singing is not working. Singing seems to bring happiness to all creatures. I've never heard singing described quite that way, but you're right. I'm sleepy. Mom let me stay up late because I told her I'd cry if she didn't. I had to stay up so I could watch Jean dance. She's gonna be my girlfriend someday, you know. When I'm a grown-up, I'm gonna stay up all night and drink lots of beer, like Jean does. What in the world are you folks looking at? Oh, you wanna know why I'm holding these knives? Well, I'm not a chef, and I'm not a maniac, so the only thing I can do is this. Wow, look out, Hero! Wow, he's juggling them. Hey, can you juggle torches too? All right, off to the spring, because certainly nothing can possibly go wrong at the spring. Please remember that men and women cannot bathe together. It is naughty and forbidden. So then, gents to the left, and ladies to the right, if you please. All right, so Hero to the left. Lucia, you can't go into this bath, remember? You have to use the other one. Come on, Hero, let's get wet. Wait, Ruby, you can't go into this bath either. Oh well, Ruby's never listened to me before, so I doubt she's gonna start now. Have a good soak, Lucia. See you in a little while. All right, Hero. I bet you will, Hero. Wow, this water feels so good. Take that, Hero! You better cut it out, Ruby, or I'll be forced to splash you back. Ah, that's exactly what I want you to do. All right, you asked for it. I hereby declare water war. Ah, all right, Buster, no one squirts water in my eye and gets away with it. Huh? Lucia!
Hero, look away! You're being rude! I know Grandpa Gwen taught you better manners than this!
I don't understand. What's all the commotion about?
Well, you're on the wrong side, Lucia.
If you can't shut your eyes, I'll do it for you!
Ouch!
I still can't believe you did that, Lucia. Have you no shame? Why are you upset, Ruby? I only wanted to join you and Hero. Why am I upset? Because you walked into the bath with all your no-no parts showing. And girls don't show their no-no parts to boys until they get married. Are you saying that Hero and I should get married? No, I'm saying you need to keep your clothes on. Especially in front of Hero. I still don't understand, Ruby. How can I take a bath without removing my clothes? Ah, Hero, will you please explain to Lucia why she can't show the world her stuff? Actually, Ruby, I'd rather just go back to the caravan and find a really big bandage. Huh, be that way, Hero. Hello, shiny friend. I can tell you had a happy, joyous bath. Oh yes. What's wrong with you, friend? Your face is red, like all of your blood rushed into your head. How do you know? Never mind. Now you're blushing, friend. It is rather enjoyable to watch you squirm. Oh yes. Oh, hello, Chess. A life jewel. All right, does that restores plenty of hit points, so we will keep that on lock. Uh-oh, rumble, rumble. Ah! You must have heard that, hero. That scream came from the clearing. Come on. Well, this is new. Usually it's me making the earth move for a lucky lady. What in Althena's name? My friends, Gaban! The hole's too dark. I can't see anything down there. That was the same critter you wailed on last night, Gene. Ronfar, Gene, what happened? We heard a scream and came as fast as we could. You remember that monster that attacked Lucia last night? It just made another appearance and snatched almost everyone in the caravan. Let's hike into that hole and pull that overgrown weed out by the roots. Gene, are you coming with? Hero. Let's hurry, Gene. Your friends are still alive, I'm sure of it. There's no way the monster can survive if we fight it together. I cannot fight, Hero. Here. Gene, these are your friends' lives at stake. I won't go, Hero, and I can't go. You don't need my help. What are you saying, Gene? Last night you saved Lucia with your karate. I told you to forget about that, and I meant it. I'm sorry. I'm a dancer now, Ruby. I don't fight anymore. No, Gene, you are a fighter. I don't know why you're trying to deny your abilities, Gene, and I honestly don't want to know. I was taught to respect other people's privacy, and I respect yours. But none of that matters at all right now. We all know what matters, and we all know that you can help us do something about it. I can help my friends. This is a fascinating discussion, Hero, but those people are going to be mulch if we don't hurry up. Make the right choice, Gene. It's not easy as you make it sound, Hero. Gene, we got to go. Of course I want to help you, Hero, but if I do... All right, suit yourself. We're gone. After you, buddy. I was afraid you'd say that. Wait, stop. I'm coming with you. Gene, ever since I joined the caravan, Hero, I've been trying to forget my past. But now I realize that I can't run from it anymore. I have to face it and accept it. I have the power to save Gaban and my friends, and I'm going to use it. Thank you, Hero. Thank you for making me realize what's important. Let's go. And with that, everyone, we will see Jean's abilities, level 16 with us. Let's see what she has. The feather fan and a pretty dress. Does she have any spells at her disposal? A potent poison attack, moth dance, the sleep step, and the bee dance paralyzed. So a good utility fighter for sure. But that will be all for me. Next time, everyone, we are getting to the root of the problem and seeing what Jean can do. But that will do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next LUNAR 2 Eternal Blue video. Take care.